Ain't that everybody? Did I not talk to you specifically? It's no use. Oh, okay, I guess I did have to talk to him. I just assumed he wasn't gonna say anything. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say. So now it's my ever-loving turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? She said with actual, like, infliction. Wow. That's the most emotion I've seen on her. I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it? A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. Although, honestly, wouldn't put it past him. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three? And the three of them were laughing.
Oh.
It showed the three of them together laughing. When could it have been taken? And there's more! But wait, there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
Well,
then the picture wasn't taken here?
let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to this school. And I feel as if they did, they probably would have grouped up a bit earlier, and perhaps Mondo would not have, you know, killed Chihiro. I feel like that probably would have played a bigger role in the thing. You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you with his crazy bear powers. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here, I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible, after all. Unless it was the Grand Mac Daddy of all superb magic tricks, I don't see that as being a possibility. Either murdered or executed, and they're not the only ones. Yeah, why you gotta show that noise again? Yep, that's a lot of dead people. Yes, thank you. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. Yes, thank you for that. Very creepy, very disturbing. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? I find that to be a bit unlikely. Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Oh, okay. Hang on, let me just shift the world's perspective a bit. There's also something that has been bothering me, which I would like to discuss. Well, then get to it, you creepy lady. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually.
It's about Hina. What's wrong with Hina? You said your stomach hurts, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? Eh. It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It's called a tell. I know about those! Something that you can't hide no matter how hard you try. You can, in fact, train yourself to not show tells. It's just not something a lot of people put their effort into.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer. Well, I don't think that's physically possible. What, for real? Actually, no. Eh. But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's no fair. If you're going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that? Are you feeling guilty about something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But-
And I am deeply offended at the accusation. It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason? Oh, why do I gotta jump to the breast of a person in order to make this stuff keep going? My goodness.
Sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because, even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. Whoa, you mean the floating disembodied head of Chihiro? Yeah, that was a little weird. The truth?
Well-
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey.
Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are... See, I told you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but...
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So, it happened last night. Yep, I see they're getting all of the possible mileage out of that particular drawing as they're ever going to. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So, to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again?
Honestly.
And you ignore the rule regarding nighttime.
Sorry.
I know, sorry, I feel really bad about that. Anyway, please continue. Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse, and then I saw a spooky ghost! But then I started hearing a strange sound. As said before, it sounded a lot like a broken fax machine. So, a fax machine.
Well.
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. And there I saw a spooky phantom. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
Say what?
Y'all do sure yell a lot.
Oh no!
Wow, you guys are immediately down with the possibility of this being a ghost and not something else that could be feasibly rational. Okay?
Honestly.
It's simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state. Uh-huh. Really? So the talking robotic bear thing, that's totally normal and okay by you?
Well then.
And all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna go and try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you.
What the heck?
Can't you wear like one of those papery things on your forehead? I think that stops curses. Or maybe that's what curses you. I don't know. I ain't no expert on this stuff. You can wait here if you want. I want to be alone. Take me with you.
Hey,
What are you going to do, Celeste?
there is nothing to be
I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh.
He will be waiting here. Dun dun dun. Alright.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on.
And I ain't talking about the books.
Come on.
La la, Cthulhu Vagan. Shut up, what if he actually shows up? Oh, hey man, if Cthulhu shows up, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna think that's pretty awesome. That's gonna be one hell of a plot twist. Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
Well,
And I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Alright, so, the lockers. Is this the locker? There was something in here. Oh, a laptop computer. Inside the locker is a laptop. What's something like that doing here?
hey,
I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right, I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
so,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Yeah, I mean, it could be broken or it just had, dead batteries. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
it would seem.
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer, and oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that detail about him.
Then perhaps.
More importantly, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I'm surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Well, aren't you just a sparkling ray of sunshine? If I had the loves clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in the big time just now. You are a creep. Why has everybody got to be such a big old butt? So glad I don't have it. My God! Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay? Yeah, I'm with her on this one. So quit being such assholes.
Hey, come
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make it feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop? Can we go back to the laptop?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it in here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
yes.
Precisely! There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigate this laptop in a little more detail. Well, I mean, I was kind of content with just leaving it be, but sure, why not? It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then.
So, first of all, we have to wake it up. Okay, I gotta find an alarm clock or something. I start hitting random buttons on the keyboard. Oh, hello, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There was a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
Hey,
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self. Oh my God, persona! Ah! In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Y'all know more about this noise than me. And when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us.
You really came.
I say, what now? Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. Indeed it did. It's a ghost! Buddha, sweet pepper Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost. Eh? Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then,
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
that much I could ascertain. I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone, and everything, even the bizarre inflections. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. Okay, so it's not actually Chihiro, it's an artificial intelligence designed to be Chihiro? AI program?
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit, and then, you know, some horrifying sci-fi novel goes on. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, it came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine? Reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
I mean, I guess we have a laptop, so I could theoretically do that. Ah, we don't know the Wi-Fi password, never mind. But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like that might someday replace people. Spooky dooky. And that is why it is called Alter Ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. I think that goes a little past going just being the ultimate programmer. Didn't Chihiro then just sort of essentially create life? That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Man, y'all got so many sneaky secrets. Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. This is what that means, right? Then he brought the machine to the dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this... Stop talking. I thought you were only into 2D. The most excellent 2D possible? He's a guy, and also a computer program.
I feel as if...
That aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect?
Anyway,
Yeah, let's not dwell on whatever this conversation is going towards. Let's just keep talking, yeah. Typed away rhythmically. She's got like 85 APM. Or, WPM, words per minute, whatever the term is. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master.
Only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
That's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection of them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master.
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. Egads! While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and kept asking more questions. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
That's right.
It's gonna be a while,
Leave it to me.
but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up. Be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
And it's fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. And why?
Are you okay
Have you
with
forgotten?
this?
All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. And what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But...
If you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay, and she probably will. Either A, she's gonna make it all the way to the very end of this thing, or B, she is, in fact, the person behind all of this thing, and it's like the long con. Which would be, honestly, I'd be more impressed than anything else. I'd be more impressed by the amount of time and effort it would take to pull off this sort of scheme than I would be angry. The confidence was something similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time completely different. What with the not being, a total ass clown about it. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who had been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who had been born on a battlefield. It felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... Is Master, For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, and direct. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive the situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel kind of sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. See, that's the kind of thing you're going to be saying all the time and talking about and thinking about inside your brainscape. But then the computer overlords arise above you and boom, we've got Judgment Day. So I'm going to need you to shut your face. Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his program, or could he actually have been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's wrong, hero? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. More than most likely, no. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this isn't just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here. Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access, that's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work. So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed! Stop having a face! Come on, Ifumi, let's go. Okay. Creepy weirdo. And we all left the dressing room. And then tragedy struck! As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue, yo, dingleberries. Dun 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 dun. Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So what was this awesome something? It was your face.
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No. Nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets. No fair. I demanded an exclusive interview. Denied, denied. Super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it. I mean, like, do it, do it? Wait, what? What do you mean, do it, do it?
Yes.
Ew, gross. You said do it. What? You said it first! We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women's sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay, boys, why don't you head back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna go take a bath.
Hey, come
Oh,
on.
jeez, what are you gonna do, right? Lost fair and square. Wow, that was actually a pretty epic ruse you made yourself there. Didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls head back into the dressing room. Huzzah!
Damnation!
Nuts and damn it. We totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on. Hey-yo.
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you. Nope. That's...
Without a doubt.
Okay, No! I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the, yeah, okay. I'm gonna just have to say no times 12. I was forced to ask myself, Should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? You go back to the dining hall. What the actual flip? No? No! I say no once more! In what capacity do you think this would end in any... There's no way this could end well! Uh-huh. Okay. That's great. Okay. That's cool. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Why is this happening?
But
Is that what Celeste meant about lying convincingly? Mr. Hagakure, please refrain from pointless whispering. We're in deep enemy territory here. Just ahead is the bathhouse and there... Yeah, alright. So I'm just gonna leave now?
No, nothing.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I don't want no quarters. Their coin currency has gone completely and totally irrelevant in today's market. I don't need this noise. Makoto, of all people, why are you doing this? Is there really no way out of this?
serious.
Yeah, that's... I feel like any of them would be totally down with the murdering thing. I don't have a choice. I legitimately don't.
Without a doubt.
Well, this sucks. Please don't. Please don't. Every fiber of my being is saying no. No. Please don't do this. Ah, come on! Was that really necessary? Was that actually factually necessary in any capacity? That was just dumb. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna delete this entire experience from my brain. Never happened. Yeah, alright, please stop talking. Okay, yep. As soon as this topic is dropped, I'll start paying attention to what we're talking about again. No. No, it really wasn't. In fact, it's actually a really scummy thing to do. No, are we done now? We moving on from this? Thank God. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their bath and joined us in the dining hall, where we died.
You got it.
A nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Oh, and he's back. Oh, holy crap on a crap cracker. He's totally gonna say something, isn't he?
So in the end,
That's what I figured.
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something. After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. Says the person who has outright murdered at least 3 people?
My entire...
I don't care. Presents?
Well now.
Have I got your attention? Let's head to the gym where your presents await. No questions, no dilly-dallying, blah, 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 blah. Lots of hyperbole and nonsense words. What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again. Providing us with a motive to get things moving. Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However...
It's okay, we have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now, we have to just endure it. Come what may. She has got nerves of steel. Oh, hey, here they are. With happy feet, yeah! That's definitely the feet we have right now. We made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
what?
It was this loser. Huzzah! To be kept waiting by the likes of you, blah, 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 blah. I don't believe in the heart of the cards. Y'all are the nerd herd. Did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? Yeah. Same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand. Oh, hey, she's done being a psychopath. I guess in one way of the term. I mean, she's still a psychopath, but I mean, whatever. Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze, and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kind of late to add that into the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? Because you're an incredibly unlikable person. That's bizarrely specific. So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Well.
Anyway, looks like everyone's here.
So then,
Which means it's time for the big stupid bear! Really is quite depressing how the number of people around just keeps dwindling. Really not a fan of that. What's a hapsa this time? It looks like everyone's here, so then let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break. I mean, the longer we... It's interesting. The longer we go, the more people who are likely to end up killing people are obviously going to end up getting killed off because we're always going to correctly deduce what would happen and, you know, they'll never get away with it, so that's good. Which means, theoretically, we only have to go through this enough times until only the more rational-minded people stick around. Then we might actually be able to, you know, make some progress on the whole not being here anymore thing. Anyway, that's right. We're not going to lose to you ever again.
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving, whatever the hell that means. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt. Ah ha 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 ha, as he says.
Without further ado, I give you this.
Paper! Ah!
$10 million.
Seriously?
I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive.
Huh. You know, after the first two ones that you did, I gotta be perfectly honest, this is kind of weak.
What do you think? It's $10 million. 10 million smackaroos.
I mean, honestly, that's not even that much.
It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
No, not really. I hope the other characters are thinking the same way I am, because am I wrong? That feels like a weak motive. $10 million is... It's not nearly enough.
it's true.
When it comes to motive, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
of course.
She's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap, for serious. Yeah, they're all right. There's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough.
I can't wait.
The most important thing is to live a pure, moral, communal life. Yeah, okay. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with the massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard, and yet that's literally all you ever do. Hippocratic Johnson! That's right, maybe somebody here is who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable. Ifumi, what about you? I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough money to buy my comics and DVDs. Then,
Hey,
just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. The most ugly of all. Don't worry, either way, whatever's gonna happen will happen without warning. That's the nature of this game. I get that he's referring to it as a game because he's a sick, twisted mamma jamma, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, this is the nature of the game, of Danganronpa. That's just how it is. Oi and or they. And nope, just the nighttime thing. Don't care, shut up. No one likes hearing your voice. It's that time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting today, I'll be leaving my door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. And I guess nobody is hearing you say that through the cameras in this room? But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was so calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
you know?
Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms.
How about that?
Funnily enough, I mean, yeah, okay. Killing somebody, I mean, whether it's in self-defense or not, is probably still, you know, it still counts for the whole thing. At the same time, I mean, like, just beating the person up who's trying to kill you within an inch of their life, but they still totally survive. I imagine that would make everybody in the clear. Don't think about that whole money thing, got it? Good. Now let's break. How's that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Still comatose. Good to hear. Well, If anybody is in the right mental state to start murdering, it's definitely Taka. Which is unfortunate, because I like the guy. I mean, he was annoying and everything, but Jesus, he is broken. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's going to get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different, I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego, we finally have some small hope to grasp onto. Oh, I look forward to having it taken from us. As long as we have that, then I'm sure